Yo, this is Rapid Dave's cousin Chad, longtime fantasy footballer, a.k.a. Kentucky Bluegrass Souls, a.k.a. Fashizi My Breezy, a.k.a. Pimpin' Ain't Breezy Mahomes, a.k.a. Devontae's Inferno, a.k.a. The Wrath of Quan. You are listening to Strikeout Beer.
Cut the music. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Strikeout Beer proudly presents your least favorite podcast in the world. And now live from a hidden government bunker is Rapid, TikTok Dave, and Alan, the part-time nerd.
And everyone goes crazy. And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 106. With your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good little day.
Yeah, pretty good little day.
Just hanging around, knocking around, seeing what's up. It's good to hear from my cousin.
Okay, yeah, got AKA.
Boy, he's got a bunch of
AKA.
All the boos are coming in. You guys have been watching some streamers out there, have you?
Yeah. There's Chad. What's up, Chad?
Chad, what is going on, my man?
That guy. I'm excited about him.
Yeah?
Yeah. They got a Venmo out there in Kentucky, so he doesn't have to write checks anymore.
He's like, you guys take checks? And I was like, I sent out. Did I even copy? Did I screenshot what you sent back?
I'm excited for them out there.
Well,
it's about time they start moving up.
Yeah, well, good. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, just enjoy life. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, right. Oh God, it's always so stressful, and then we get going, and it turns into a fun little time. So, welcome everybody in. Hey, another edition of Strikeout Beer. Was this number 106? You say
106?
Man, what's up, Jay?
We
How
made
you
it
doing?
about 105 episodes more than we thought we would.
Yeah, I suppose.
What's up, Jay?
I suppose. It's just there we go. It's just one of those days. All right, so we're having Victory. This is No Brainer IPA, 6.8% alcohol by volume. Easy thinking meets easy drinking. A perfect formula makes for an easy choice, as fruity and citrusy hops lead the way in this IPA. Our proprietary Hop Vic technology drives big hop flavor with notes of tangerine and mandarin orange, malt, pilsner, and carapils, hops, Mandarina, Citra, Centennial, and Azeka. Yeah, there you go. Brewmaster's approval, Bill and Ron. I don't know if I want someone named Ron approving anything.
Well, Ron Swanson.
I mean, I'll take Ron Swanson. How about that? I'll do that.
Thanks for the heads up, Lizzie. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
TJ's coming in firing. Break out the whiskey and jugs. Joe Buck thinks Star Trek is better than Star Wars. Now back to the show.
We actually, I told the guys on the stream earlier that
we're going to have to ban your cousin because he says Star Trek is better than Star Wars.
That's so weird for Chad. I don't see that with Chad. I don't.
I mean, it's there.
I know, right? He put it out there.
I can't.
What was I going to do?
Take it back. Open your beer.
Yeah, I was going to open my beer. Let's get this.
I know you were talking when I cracked mine open, but I'm parched.
I told
thirsty.
I told the boys on the stream today that I think I was going to start off with some whiskey. Now we do have whiskey in there.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, and we never got around to it. So
pretty good.
Oh, that's a great pour. I'm on fire as usual. I don't know. Sometimes I struggle a bit.
Hey, Rumley, how you doing, buddy?
Everything okay?
You all right?
The Stars suck.
I'm here doing a well check because your Stars aren't doing so hot.
A welfare check?
Yeah.
Not a well check.
A well check, welfare check.
A well check.
I want to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
I worry about him.
Worry? You worry about him?
Yeah.
Shark Week, do.
I bet he likes Joe Buck too. Man, so how's life been treating you?
Dad's a Trent. Ron Burgundy? I don't know. Everything's fine. Another busy week for me, to be honest. I've been really pressing on the streaming, just like,
right.
you started that. We'll talk more about that later, but I've been just really, man, it's been really a grind and it's been fun. I got some people that are in there every day with me.
Yep.
And, tons of support, especially from TJ, Darren, Dad's a Fortnite, Wacko. It's a lot of fun,
Yeah, me too. Don't mention me or anything.
You don't hardly ever pop in during the day.
In every time.
Not during the day. Not during my lunch stream.
I popped in today.
No, you didn't. I didn't see that. Everybody that says hello or pops
you
in, I usually get
you
that.
get an alert and it
He
pops
goes-
up on your screen.
He goes, nah, screw Joe Buck. All right, so
say hello to your sainted mother.
Hey, Mom. I wasn't sure she was gonna.
She said, looking good as always. Thank you.
Yeah.
And stop picking on us Kentucky folk. Well.
What do you want me to do?
What, I mean,
don't get me wrong. I love Star Wars too. All right. Yeah. So we did the drawing for the Gangster Fantasy League. We got that knocked out about 5:30 today. We always have an issue. We always have an issue, and this is on me. This is my fault.
You.
This is my fault this time.
You put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
But anyway, I hadn't even had a drink yet. But
yeah. Rumley, there's no such thing as home ice advantage right now. They're playing in the bubble. Stars, they lost home ice advantage.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it is a best of 7. We'll see what they do. But anyway, so tell us about how you screwed up the lottery.
Well, one thing is this: we got too many frickin' Jasons in the world, so we need to do something about that.
Too many. First of all,
but now I need to put team names instead of first name, and I usually call them by their last name anyways or their nickname. But for some reason I wrote Jason.
But like with Doc, you wrote Matt.
Yeah.
And I looked at it for a second.
I went formal this year
because I don't know if you noticed. I pulled it out and I look at it and I go, Doc. There was a delay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Matt. The old Matt I think of, I'm like, he's not in the league.
No, he's not. We used to make sure he didn't know when the draft was going to happen. He goes, no, I'm going to come hang out. I go, what for?
I don't understand that.
And he's like, oh, I just want to come to a party. It's not a party.
Professor Leonard's joined us. You're a little late for the and I'm Professor Leonard.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us, though.
He's another one that joins us every day. Like I said, man, it's a massive community. And it's full of people. You get people into Fortnite and these other games, and all of a sudden they meet all these people, and it's a good time. So cheers to you.
It's fun.
We'll talk about gaming a little bit later. But yeah, what do we got? What's going on? This thing has got a lot of bite to it, a lot of power.
It's good. I like it.
You do?
I like it a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of bite.
It's got that on it, you know?
Yeah, it's got a.
We've had a lot of IPAs lately that have been more of that West Coast style, more of the fruitiness to it. So it's nice to kind of have a, call it a throwback IPA, where you got that kind of bitterness there at the end. I'm enjoying it.
I am not. It's a little powerful for me, but you know, I say that, and then I have the next one.
You've had a drink so far, so
I'm ready to rate it. It's not.
Yeah, I'm ready to rate it. Go back to the old school days. This is a 2.
Just slamming them back.
You didn't even swallow that first drink yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
do? You know, getting the kiddos ready for school. I got the youngest. She starts school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went and checked out the school. They was really impressed by their dry erase boards. They're really remarkable.
Who's impressed by that? You said the teachers? Oh, God. Whoa, no, wrong one. No. And this week's dad joke is brought to you by Dads of Fortnite. Check them out on Facebook and their Facebook group, Teach Me to Fortnite. I got it.
I set you up.
I've heard that joke before.
And you missed.
I heard that joke before. And it didn't even dawn on me that it just sounds like the same babble coming out of your mouth every week anyhow. So I shouldn't have to decipher this. You
shouldn't. It was easy.
I'm not listening to you half the time.
I'm even looking at you. We're making eye contact.
Darren, I was just talking about you, how you support
what's up, Darren?
All the shows, the streams, everything like that. You've popped on to Part-Time Nerd with Alan. So yeah, man. Hey, welcome in.
Darren's good people.
He's been Fortniting with us for a little bit. He's not that bad.
All right.
He's not bad at all, actually.
There we go.
He's fun. He's a good dude. Anyway, so we're having Victory No Brainer IPA. We're going to talk about some sharks, some, I don't know, bets. I don't know. What's out there? What are we doing?
We're going to talk Shark Week. I'm going to talk about a few reboots that are going to be happening.
Okay.
Movies and TV shows. NHL playoffs. Those are going down.
Right.
College football is not going down.
It is ACC and SEC. I think it was TJ. I think it was a fake headline he sent me, but it was absolutely, it looked true to me. It said that's fine. The ACC and SEC and ACC are the only two conferences that need to play because they're the only ones that can actually win the championship or will win the championship.
Well, yeah, because no one else is playing now.
They do it every year. It's SEC, ACC, SEC, ACC.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that. And but now there was another show that proclaimed it was shut down before it actually was shut down.
And it still hasn't been shut down.
And still not
officially.
Because they're postponing it. Is that correct?
Postponed. So the Big Ten and the Pac-12 came out and said they're postponing fall sports to spring. They're going to push football to spring. Here's the thing. All they're doing is kicking the can down the road. They're not going to play in spring. So you're going to have a spring season and a fall season next year? No. Plus, you're going to have a lot of players who aren't going to play in the spring just because of the simple fact that they're going to be top round draft picks. Why should Trevor Lawrence play in the spring, right? Now, we'll see what ends up happening, but I think you're going to see this more with some of these other leagues too. Like right now, they're not doing it, but I think it's eventually going to happen. Like I talked about last week, you've got these players that are forming almost unions.
Mike says Big 12 put out a schedule.
Yeah. Big 10 put one out last week too.
For what? The spring?
No, for fall.
Really?
Oh, they had a big special on the Big 10 network and everything.
I did hear
They put the schedule out, and then we said, nah.
All right. So
it doesn't mean anything.
I don't mean to say so as much as I do. I think it's just I'm so rattled.
Baseball had a schedule out.
Yeah, it's out.
But I mean, even before, and then they canceled it. Just because you put a schedule out, that doesn't mean nothing.
I got you.
So there's that.
Well, here's my thing.
Here's your thing.
I'm okay with canceling it. You know, I am. That's fine. I understand the safety concerns. But Trevor Lawrence came out. I liked his statement, to be honest with you. You know, the kid has a good head on his shoulders, and he made many valid points.
Yeah.
He said that with them being on the campus at practice, I mean, whether they play or not, I don't know, whatever. But the reason behind him saying that they should have it is because one, all the kids, because they're still kids. I mean, they may be adults, but they're kids.
Not professional athletes.
They're not professional athletes. They're going to get better health care, be monitored, all that kind of, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be taken care of from a medical standpoint. Two, some of these guys come from an area that's not that great.
No.
And if they went to that area, it's like hot spots. So they have a higher chance of getting it. And then on top of it, they go back into, maybe they go back and hang out with friends that aren't that great influences. Yeah. Maybe they get in trouble. Maybe they now ruin their career or potential to have a career at football. And the time window for football players, what is it, 2 to 3 years? Even if you make it to the pros, it's still like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
But that little short period of time, you can make some good money for yourself, set yourself up the rest of your life. But if you go back to where you were, and if anything goes wrong, you know, the medical staff at these large universities, give me that over some, you know, regional hospital.
Right. But here's part of the thing, and this is part of why the Big Ten postponed everything. Mm-hmm. These kids they've got some kids who have caught COVID, who one of the, I guess, byproducts of catching COVID is the possibility of catching this heart defect.
Right.
I can't remember what it's called, but
yeah, no, I don't know it.
So
I know what you're talking about.
Bringing these kids there and putting them in these big, huge groups and putting that school's going to be more liable for that, and that can lead to lawsuits.
That's the negative impact if they do bring them in. Is the lawsuits, because now they're putting
the liability and things that they set themselves up for. There's just a lot that go with it.
Hey Jerry, how you doing? Welcome in. First time catching the live stream. Detroit representing y'all. Yeah, our co-host here. He's from Detroit. Loves Detroit. I had to take half the crap down off the wall. I was like, no, man, we'll put some art up on there, you know. And yeah, we still got
my Lions banner back here. It's right behind me. You
welcome in. Welcome in. We appreciate you catching the live show. The live show is always fun. It's interactive, and you know. Oh, here we go with TJ. They want to play, let them. If no harm, no foul. They're the ones taking the risk, and the schools, and they have the medical staff. That's the thing. You're going to be. It's a double-edged sword on this one. If you bring them in and they say, I want to come in, I want to play, then are you going to make them sign waivers or something like that? And what's going to happen? Because if half the team catches COVID, and then something goes terribly wrong,
yeah,
you're absolutely right.
There's a lot of things that the schools are opening themselves up to, and schools like Michigan, Ohio State, Texas, Alabama, if a lawsuit happens because of something like that, they're going to be fine. But what's going to happen to Northwest?
Yeah,
you know,
well, the small schools, they're not. You know, I don't think they're the problem, because they're not. We're talking about big divisions. The small divisions, they've already kind of canceled. They're like, no, we're not playing. But it's the big schools, the big SEC schools, the ACC schools. Those schools are still like, hey, we're playing. Because we're going to, and hey, you know what? If you don't want to play, that's fine. But let someone else go. But there's a whole nother problem where it could still get a bunch of people sick.
There's a lot of things, and you're putting these kids at, yes, they're over 18, so they are adults, but they're still kids, right?
They're still kids. Oh, trust me.
and
They
they're
can
not,
lawyer up if they have to.
right? And they're not professional athletes. At the end of the day,
Jerry says,
Jerry.
Lions fans, no true suffering.
Yes, we do.
We got Lions on this side and we got the Bengals on this side. Yeah, we're
We're
room
gluttons for punishment.
Yeah, this room is just all suffering. That's all we do.
Heartbreak and just
yeah, it sucks.
Makes me sad.
But I'm with you.
I just see I don't see these other leagues going.
You don't
these
think making it happen?
I just don't see it.
I see something coming out beforehand that says you're not going to sue us if you're going to play for us.
Right. And
then that's going to start a whole nother legal web.
And you've already got players kind of formed together and place demands.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what ends up happening. I think the Big Ten and the Pac-12 are kind of ahead of the curve on this one. And I think other schools are going to follow suit.
Yeah.
As sad as that makes me, because I love college football, but
that's
and then pushing things down to the spring, that's not going to happen because you're not going to do 2 football seasons next year.
Cindy in the house, Lions fan here. Where the hell are all these Lions fans coming from?
We're everywhere. You've been to the Lions Cowboys game with me. We're everywhere, man.
Just let Oklahoma, LSU, Bama, and Ohio State play in a playoff. End up playoff anyways. I think this is the issue that you're going to. And someone brought it up. It was a joke that someone brought up, but it was still like it was a Texas only. So all the Texas schools are going to play each other. You have the North, you have versus the South, and it's a big enough state to something like that, but it's still just going to be a problem. How many people filled on a college team? They get up to like 100, right? 100 kids?
Especially when you run into trying to push this stuff to the spring. Well, when you get into the spring, you're running into other sports. And when you're dealing with some of these smaller colleges, I mean, yeah, they're still bigger colleges, still Division I, but they're still a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
You've got players that are playing on multiple teams.
Oh, really?
So you're going to run into issues with fielding some teams and things like that. There's a lot of football players that play basketball too.
Right.
So you're going to run into some issues with that. Not to mention, we're not that far away from college basketball season kicking off.
A couple months, right?
So
December.
What's going to happen with
November?
that?
Yeah, November, December, something like that. Yeah.
So it's all as much as it pains me, it's gonna get. We're not gonna have it this year.
The most responsible thing would be, and I feel bad for the kids that have worked their entire lives to get to this point. They've really beaten up their bodies. They've done this and they've sacrificed. And then this is just a year that it just sucks.
Right.
This year just sucks, and it's almost you just have to write off 2020 and I would say the first half of 2021. Cancel basketball season 2 because you can't put them in a bubble like they did with the NBA. The NBA can keep going. Now, their ratings are low, and I think it's due to some other things. But they're in a bubble.
Uh-huh.
NHL is playing in 2 cities, or is it 4 cities?
2. They got 2 cities.
2 cities up in Canada, and they can control it.
And Cindy says, look at baseball, at least contact sport, and you still got breakouts going there.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not in that bubble, and you can't do that with college because, like, if you do that for college football, for example, you're going to tell these kids you can't go home during Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Exactly.
Majority of those kids aren't playing the pro game.
Yeah.
They're just there they're taking a free ride to school
mm-hmm.
and getting their education so they can prepare for their next step in life.
Yeah.
And now you're going to tell them, okay, yeah, well, you can't go home. So a lot of them will be like, okay, that's fine. But I think a majority of them are going to be like, no, that's not going to work for me.
Yeah.
I want to be able to go home for the holidays.
RTF Sports is coming in here. This year is the biggest cause for college players to be paid. Football already has long-term damage, and the reason they are willing to literally run these players into the ground for free, not all players are immune.
Yeah. And here's the issue you've got with paying the college players.
Oh yeah, disparity.
Yeah, you've got.
You'll want a someone from a sport that does not draw any money in. There's hardly any fans in the stands. They'll want the same money as the starting running back for Alabama.
Right.
The starting quarterback for Ohio State.
But even then, when you pay these kids, you're not paying them a lot. When they start getting paid, they're not going to be getting paid a ton.
Right.
We're not talking millions of dollars. You're set up, anything like that.
$2,000 a month, maybe.
Something like that.
$500,
maybe a little bit more than that.
They already have a stipend
for some of your bigger schools and things like that.
Yeah.
But you're going to run into these issues with, okay, you're paying them, but you're not paying them enough.
Right.
For some of these, because they've had things come out and where they've actually predicted, they expect 3 to 5 college football players to die
Ugh.
from it. And that's where all this the unionizing that it started was there was a football player for, I think it was Cal, and he sees these reports and he goes, I know they're only saying 3 to 5, but that's not worth it.
Right.
And so he started talking to other guys, and they all started getting together. And now they're throwing out these demands and things like that. So I just I don't want it to happen, but it's not gonna happen.
When it gets too difficult, that's when they'll scrap it. Like, you know what? Demands.
Yeah.
No, we're done. You know what I'm saying? Eventually they'll do something that where just everybody's just like, I'm over it. I'm done.
And you can't, because
this year sucks and everybody just has to get with it. This year absolutely sucks.
It's 2020.
Yeah.
You know, when we're playing Fortnite, we talk about don't pull a wacko.
What's up, Lunatic? How you doing?
We're going to talk about don't pull a 2020.
Yeah. Oh God, it's so rough. It really is. And we'll see where it goes if NFL can do it, but that's still a lot of people.
Yeah.
You're talking about locking people down. Yeah, we're drinking, man. Hey, yeah, we're going through some Victory no-brainer IPA right now. Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
Wacko says there would have to be a salary cap, and the cap would have to be relative to the revenue of the football program.
That's for football players. What are you going to pay?
Such a disparity on just football programs.
Yeah.
Because a school like Alabama pulls in a ton more than
North Texas.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean?
That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So
from school to school and then from sport to sport. How you pay these guys? I don't know. I mean, start letting them get money off their likeness. How about that?
Yeah.
You know, let's do likeness. Let's get jersey sales. If that jersey's got their name on the back,
jersey sales, shirt sales. You know, like how much money would Manziel have been able to make if he could have sold Johnny football shirts?
Yep.
You know, so
it's just rough.
Yeah.
And it's something we don't. It's not even that I don't want to talk about it, and it actually just kind of it whips me because I feel so bad. I feel bad for the kids, but I hope they make the right decision, whatever the decision they need to make for themselves, their families, their future. And it's tough to say, hey, just sit out this year. I mean, we almost didn't have baseball. We got the second half of the basketball season. NHL went straight into the playoffs.
Stone, we're going to finish baseball.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. And so now I'm just like, if we just got to deal with it and just not do it, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
football without fans there, I don't know if I'm in on that, to be honest with you. I mean, they're going to pump in sound.
I don't care.
Soccer, I can watch. I don't really mind because they can pump in noise. And I have really enjoyed the basketball games with the digital fans. Baseball, they had the cardboard cutouts. You may go ahead and flash that up there.
Yeah, you go throw that meme up there.
All right.
Not even a meme. It's just a picture.
It's just a picture. Oh, did I not download it? I might not have put it on here.
You got one job.
All right. Anyways, you know what? I think I glossed right by it, but everybody's seen it. It was the weekend at Bernie's. It's at the LA Dodgers game, right behind home plate.
Royals?
I thought it was
City.
And so then you got the weekend at Bernie's guy, Bernie, just sitting there,
sitting back there
with the shades on and whatnot.
I was showing Liz when I saw that. She's like, "That is awesome."
Hey, Jason, how you doing?
And the kid will walk by. She's like, "What's that?" It's like, "Oh man, we're gonna have you watch that one."
But yeah, let the kids get paid. I hear you. I mean, I'm okay with it. But the problem you're going to run into is the same problem you have in professional sports. You have a sport out there right now, the WNBA versus the NBA. The WNBA is subsidized by the NBA. And their top player wants to make LeBron money.
Yeah.
There's like 45 people that were going to those games. You know what I mean? Nobody was there. And it's economics. It's business. It's about revenue. And you can't physically pay someone that much money unless I guess you subsidize their league even more and say, you know what, we're just going to pay, screw it. We're going to pay everybody. Everybody wants $10 million a year. 10 million. Everybody gets 10 million.
I'll take 10 mil.
Why not? But you can't play basketball like they can.
I can play.
One of those chicks dunk right on you, man.
They can't even dunk.
I mean,
there's like two of them
that can dunk.
But one of those is a dude.
Was it Joanna Man? What was that movie?
Joanna Man.
Yeah, that movie. See, could that fly nowadays? That's for a late night beer review discussion. We'll see you later, boys and girls.
No, we're not ending the show.
Oh, no?
The way you said that, the show's over. It's not over.
All right. Cheers to you.
We're going to keep going.
Sorry about your bad luck. Sorensen, I'm sorry about your bad luck, to be honest with you. I had a mistake, and it involved you during the
wacko.
The draft. It's not my fault. I don't put – Jason is not Jason. It's Jason Sorensen.
I've never heard you call him the other Jason.
maybe once or twice.
Like the first time you met him?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, sir. My name is Brandon. What's your name? Jason. Jason, nice to meet you.
Oh, that's just great to meet you. Great to meet you. Oh, yeah, you betcha.
Oh, what's this all about?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh,
What are you gonna do?
I mean, I saw Jason. I go, and the thing is, though, like I got the video up playing too,
Mm-hmm.
and Jason Sorensen is commenting.
Oh,
so I see
God.
it, and I'm like, Jason, oh, wacko. Hey,
Oh,
wacko. And then I pull the one, I'm looking, I go, oh, man.
it got so vicious so quickly. Oh,
Wacko.
even we had Nick on FaceTime, and he's like, "Oh," I was like, "Dang it!" I was like, every year something goes wrong on the draft, and it's generally me. I'm generally
I'm just
the
gonna
issue.
throw it out.
Yeah.
Well, normally Gil will do something. Like
Yeah.
I was looking at the one from 2 years ago where he handed me like 3 names to start with. I was like, I just need one. That's it.
Yeah, he pulled out 3 names.
There you go. I just need one. Gil.
Oh,
just
gosh.
one. Oh, one? Yes.
But you didn't do too bad. You end up moving down to 9th. 9th's not a bad position.
That's not bad.
I actually don't mind 9th.
That's not bad at all.
I drafted there last year, I think it was, and I did fine. I got into the championship. So I'm
go.
pretty good at drafting. You know what I'm saying?
You are?
Yeah.
Breaking news. You got the breaking news sounder?
I got the exit. Oh, I got the exit music I can play because I about had it with your mouth today. Dropping nuts.
You can't draft a team.
You're out of your mind.
You sent me over that dumpster fire you drafted yesterday.
Looked pretty good to me.
Exactly.
Shoot.
What is your number 1 pick, Devontae Adams?
I was number 10th or 8th. Number 8th.
It's a horrible pick in the 8th spot.
Who's going 7 ahead of him? Who's left? Who was left?
I mean, if I had the board, I could tell you.
Oh, shut up. I can show you the board. We'll talk later.
I think your second round pick was better than your first round pick.
9th is greater than 4th. Yeah, I mean, it's a larger number. Absolutely.
He's talking about the pick.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I've had enough.
So you're welcome, wacko.
Yeah. Oh, cheers. All right. So we got to get the, hold on. The games are changing over. So we got to move over to the Flyers and Canadians game. All right. I've almost
hockey.
closed this window already. Yeah. Hockey. Hey, playoffs, huh?
Playoff hockey.
Hey.
And I'm just going to tell you right now. Hold on.
You don't spill
There is nothing better. I didn't spill it.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Professional here, sir.
Yeah.
Nothing better than playoff hockey.
Yeah.
And the only thing that tops playoff hockey is overtime. Playoff hockey.
They got to change
like you
the
had
rules.
last night.
They got to change the rules.
No, you don't.
Yes, they do.
No, you don't.
Well, go ahead and tell what happened, and then I'll tell you why.
You went 5 overtimes.
That's too many. That's too many overtimes. One
Before
overtime
the-
and a shootout.
dude.
Just finish it.
No.
Save the legs. Save the energy.
No,
This is
no.
it. It's not a sprint. It's a
All
marathon.
or nothing.
Oh gosh, those guys
This
are going to
is-
be worthless. Their legs are going to be spent. I feel bad for the guys.
I
to be
don't.
honest with you.
That's just what you get. And you get several of those games every year during the playoffs.
Mhm.
And they're the best games ever. I absolutely love those games. I remember back when I was in college, I come back to the dorm and everyone's like, dude, you got to see this, Tony. Come see this. I'm like, what's up? They're like, look at this game. And it was the Flyers and the Penguins. And they were in like their 6th overtime.
Mhm.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, sit down. And I think we got one more overtime out of it before it was done. But it was like, it's great because
you sit there at the edge of your seat.
And every single shot could go in, no matter how clunky it is.
fluky,
Wonky, just wherever you're
wobbly.
shooting it from. Because I've seen some that have gone in from center ice.
They just rifle it in.
You're in the 5th overtime, and the guy just tries to dump it in there.
And you know the
and he
goalie's
gets
a
it in
little
on
shaky
the
too.
goalie is
He's tired of it.
exhausted. You got, once you hit like that second like overtime and
Mm.
stuff, they're ordering in pizza, so they got pizzas in the locker room because the guys they're expending all this energy, so they're just trying to get all these carbs and stuff and
Yeah.
energy, and there's nothing better than it.
Every time I see one of those, did you see that there's a drag show that just came on TV as a commercial? I always say it flashes me back to Vegas.
That was a good time.
We love Vegas.
I love it.
Day trips are the best. Yes, sir. Playoff hockey. Every OT is like a walk-off. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's
Love hockey.
And I mean, for me, like one of my number one favorite hockey memories of all time, you've got the Red Wings
Mhm.
playing the Blues, Game 7.
Okay.
Overtime. Steve Yzerman. I think we were in like the 2nd or 3rd overtime.
Who's that guy?
Oh my God, I just want to slap the.
You know, I know who he is.
I know you do.
I used to love watching Detroit in the mid '90s. They were like the best. You watched them. You watched the Avalanche. You know, of course, the Stars. And
I didn't watch the
Pens
Avalanche unless they were playing the Red Wings.
I like
But you had
players, too.
Yzerman get that goal in that overtime,
Uh-huh.
and just so exhausted, and he just falls down after it, and everyone's falling on top of him, and it was just
Dog pile on the ice.
oh, it was so great. It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, I didn't know where you were going but you did say hockey, and every time you say, you know what my favorite thing, but whenever I hear, you know what my favorite play was, it always flashes back to Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers to Rodgers every single time. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's every time you say, you know what my favorite memory is, and it goes down to that freaking. That's the only reason. God.
Do you see what I'm dealing with here, Jerry? If you're still here, do you see what I deal with? Jerry's here because he's talking about play of hockey. I deal with this all the time. He's got to bring up this crap. Yeah, okay. Aaron Rodgers threw a fluky Hail Mary after he got a fluky call when we grabbed him by the shoulder pads and said we face masked him.
God, I think I got the Rona.
And you deserve it after that. Gosh.
Oh man. Hey, go ahead and shut it, Ty. See ya. Thanks.
I just
what are you gonna do?
Bengals suck.
They do suck.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That one night, you remember that one night I was texting you like, oh, we're finally gonna make it. We're finally gonna make it.
Oh, then Vontez went and
killed
lobotomized Antonio Brown.
He ruined Antonio
and
Brown's
his career.
Yep.
That guy ain't been the same since.
Oh God. All right, RTF Sports. Who are the two teams you see making it to the final? Anyone can make it this year. And what? I guess hockey?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got to know a sport.
Yeah, give me a sport.
I mean, I'm assuming they're talking hockey because we're talking hockey.
Cross to bear, bro.
It is. God bless. I called in sick to work the next day. Like literally, like I just didn't want to go to work. I was just so beat down after that. And then I think like 10 more beers went down my gullet after that. And so I show up to work 2 days later, right? Because I took the next day off. I show up the day after that.
What's up, Mike? How you doing?
And one of my coworkers comes up and he's like, man, Lions pulled off a good one the other day. I go, what do you mean? And she's like, they won, right? I'm like, did you watch the whole game? Well, there was like 2 minutes left in the game when I turned it off. I was like, ah.
You're like, oh, geez.
Yeah, I want to go home for the day now because I ain't dealing with this crap.
I got you.
Yeah.
It happens. What are you going to do?
I drink a lot.
Yeah.
I find that helps.
And like that night, that's the crazy thing. So we watch football, obviously. Fantasy has definitely brought everybody in closer. And that night we were just sitting there watching, and it's like, oh, man, they're finally going to do it. And don't ever let anybody know that you're rooting for a particular team anyways, because one, the rest of them are just going to dogpile on you whenever something goes wrong. So Stanley Cup playoffs, don't care much for the NBA. Stanley Cup, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. All the one seeds are very strong. You got Philly on here right now, and they're looking real tough.
I would look for the Lightning to get a little redemption this year.
They're skating good.
After being the number one team in the league last year, they finished, if not the best team, really close again this year. And they got bounced in the first round last year.
And they were like the favorites, right? They were already like the cup was there.
Yeah.
Outside the stadium, game one of round one.
Yeah. And that's a team that Steve Yzerman built.
Well.
He was a GM there. Then he left there after last year. Said, I'm sick of this crap. These losers.
Nice.
He came over to Detroit, and then we had the worst record. But, he's still building that team.
What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Mike Wise.
Yeah, I mean, I like how Philly's playing this year. They're definitely playing real good hockey. Mm-hmm. Tampa Bay, I mean, they've been the best team in the league for the last 2 years.
You know who I'm taking? Whoever Bovada says is the favorite right now.
Okay.
Look, there's certain things that Vegas has figured out. And whoever they say is going to win it, I'll generally just go with that, especially with a short, just playoff only season. You had a warm up, you had a round robin. You got the Stanley Cup. The first round is going on right now. Yep. Dallas already, they already got popped.
Lost game one. Yeah. But, I mean, you can't count out the defending champs.
Washington.
Yep. Yeah. Ovechkin
you can't count him out. That's the thing.
Yeah. And just everything they bring to the table. Look for the Lightning to do better this year, just because you've got the best team in the league will sometimes kind of crap out, peter out that first year, but that second year, they learn things.
Neil, how you doing? Welcome in.
So we'll see what they do.
Cool. Yeah, that's NHL talk. I don't know. I love watching it. I have it up all day, and that was one of the cool things about it too. You could watch hockey at
almost like March Madness.
Oh crap! There we go. You could watch hockey at 11 o'clock in the morning, and you can watch it all the way until like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
fantastic. I don't want, like I said, I don't watch basketball a whole lot. Once
we start getting into the actual playoffs,
yeah,
I'm all in on basketball.
Because that's a good time too,
especially the finals.
Oh yeah,
NHL finals. I'm all in. Any finals, World Series, I'm all in on. Give me every game. I'm there. I'm locked, loaded, watching it all.
All right, Jason. Yeah, take a break, man. And if you come back. If not, I hear you. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh man. See, you got me. You should have waited for football towards the end. Football just sucks the life right out of me right now.
How about I cheer you up?
All right, cheer me up.
I'm going to cheer you up a little bit. So our boy TJ,
host
of Just Be a
Dad podcast.
We all know
we could have said it together. You could
his love for Joe Buck. So we're going to debut a new segment right here, right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to need you to go ahead and hit that button over there.
I got you.
We've got him talking about all the reasons why he loves Joe Buck.
Gotcha.
So today we've got reason number 10. So here's reason number 10 why TJ absolutely loves Joe Buck.
I don't hear it.
Why isn't it playing?
You didn't put it in the right spot.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's try that again.
Yeah.
I don't think it was plugged in all the way.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to the reasons TJ hates Joe Buck or thinks the guy just, sucks. Reason number 10. Joe Buck sucks because he does not contribute to the Strikeout Beer podcast beer fund. If that's not enough to piss you off, well, then you probably have a Joe Buck shrine somewhere in your house. Good luck to you.
Oh, wait, so he doesn't like Joe Buck. I got my wires crossed there.
I thought he was a fan.
I thought so too.
Massive fan. All he does is talk about him.
I mean,
so let's do this. Let's do a special shout out real quick to Stephanie Pinkard.
Okay.
She donated to the beer fund.
Stephanie.
So
cheers.
I appreciate everybody who's been donating. We have beers coming up for the next 3 or 4 weeks that have already been taken care of thanks to you, the viewers. So we don't, there's no stars, there's no anything like that. We only have direct donations sent to us directly from you guys, the viewers. So thank you so much. Cheers. And if there's something you in the upcoming episodes or something like that, if you have a small business or if you want us to recognize a business or a nonprofit or anything like that, just let us know and we'll make sure we'll flash it up on the screen for you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, wrong hole, TJ. It was actually in the right hole. I just didn't have it in all the way. I just had to ram it home.
You're all tip.
Just had to kind of ram it home there. I guess it got loose over here. I don't know what happened.
Oh my God. And I just put it up on the screen. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I mean, where do you want to start?
That's late night. That's late night streaming right there. It gets a little crazy. Things are said. And after everybody, don't get Wacko 2 bottles of wine either, because boy, he starts to fall.
I'll tell you what, Friday when I joined you guys, you could hear him. I was like, Wacko, how many bottles of wine deep are you? I don't know, like 2-ish. I don't know, man.
I think it would be better too if he kind of planned it. He just like kicked a couple of them over, and you just hear him rattling around on the ground.
What he needs it because he's got the camera on him, right?
Yeah.
So just give me a wine counter. When you finish a bottle, just sit it there,
dude. Or put a graphic up where it's like it shows the bottle and then it's empty or something like that. Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Like you'll see, like
he can do that. He can do that.
What was that movie where they had the stamps on the side for all the like paper boys or whatever they hit with their car?
Paperboy?
I think so. I think it was. Was it Paperboy? I don't know.
I think so.
I didn't know there was a Paperboy movie.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
But yeah.
Yeah, TJ, he's there. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, TJ is this close.
Thank you.
This close.
He's got everything. He needs a desk now.
That's it.
Just get a desk.
You don't even need a desk. We used to do this from a kitchen table.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's posted pictures of all that stuff on a desk.
It looks like a coffee table or a desk. Just go, man. Just go.
Just roll with it.
Give it a run.
I do part-time nerd in the corner of my bedroom.
Dude, he is like stuck between the wall, the bed, the nightstand, and his dresser. He's just like this. Everything's great over here in part-time nerd. How's everybody else doing? I don't think he can't even talk that loud either because he knows if he does, she's coming in the room with the whip.
Coming in there.
Coming in there with a belt.
They know.
up.
I put the sock on the doorknob. They know not to come in.
Every time I'm on the show, the kids open the door and come walking right in. Hey, Dad,
Well, Kenzie's just trying to she just wants to get on the show.
Oh, she wants to face some action.
She'd be like, hey, Daddy, what are you doing? I can't tell her because if I tell her I'm doing a show, that's why I do Part-Time Nerd at 9.
Ryan is absolutely correct. We used to do this from a tailgate of a truck.
Yeah.
A bumper of the Tahoe, a trunk, a tailgate,
With
anything, and with a cell phone. That's how we started this. All this started in a parking lot at a softball field.
I think I was talking to TJ and he was like, yeah, I was going back and looking at some of your old episodes. And it looks like you used to do it in like a dining room or something like that. Yeah, we used to do it in your front dining room.
Dining room, yep.
With the phone for the camera.
Yep.
And then we moved to the back.
Went to the den.
I don't know what you call your rooms.
Yeah.
You got a lot of rooms. This place is huge.
Shut up.
So many rooms.
You're an idiot. But yeah, that's how it works. You just have to adapt to what's going on. If it was poker night, we had poker table. We always brought the poker table in and did it from there. The kitchen table, I used to move from the kitchen into the den. So that was always fun. Thank God for my wife.
We don't remember what the name of the first show was, Mike and Boner.
Yeah, y'all shut up.
Forgot.
Yeah, shut up.
Completely forgot. And if you post anything, it's not true. So
what a bunch of jerks. I hope y'all have a great softball game. I can see y'all got nothing else going on right now.
And Rumley said, and now we're in a hidden underground government bunker.
Oh,
I love that intro Rumley gave us.
It's great, right?
I hit him up. I was like, hey, can you do one of your wrestling intros? Because he does it for pastime.
Yeah.
Shout out to pastime. That's where I picked up this awesome comic right here.
Nice.
Fart Night.
I'll hold that up.
Yeah. So we got Fart Night, Chapter Poo. I mean, I saw it when I was at the store today, and I was like, that is awesome. I picked it up. Got that out there at Pastime out there in Watauga, Texas. Check them out, pastimecomics.com. I think they also got that, but it's also pastimecc.com.
Pastimecc.com.
And then Rumley he's ventured out and he's doing the signature stuff, getting the remarks, the Nocturnal Rabbit. Mm-hmm. Check him out at nocturnalrabbit.com, I think is the website. Throw that in the comments there, Rumley.
Yeah, throw it in there. We allow self-promotion.
Those guys are awesome. They promote us on all their stuff. We promote them. And they're just great guys. Yeah. Just enjoy going there. When I go there on Wednesdays, I'm there my whole lunch hour. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I was supposed to be back at work 10 minutes ago.
Jimmy says he has Fart Night Chapter 1.
Oh,
is there a chapter? Are they chapters?
I mean, this is.
I would assume
so. Is there an actual Chapter 1? Because this one's Chapter Poo.
Okay. So that's got to be something.
Maybe there is an actual Chapter 1.
Something like that.
And Jimmy, I'm gonna drop some stickers off for you this weekend.
Yep. We go him a
couple. Out there at Pastime.
I did ask if you wanted them, delivered like that, or I can mail them. Because all right. So everybody who shared last week, Alan threw it out there. If you share the stream, you're going to be entered to win a drawing for some swag and stuff like that. The winner was from Australia.
We mailed it to him. Cost you like $20, right?
We mailed it to him. Yeah. Well, I complained about the whole issue on the stream, but because it should have been less. But everybody else that hit me up and said, hey, I want stickers, they all were mailed out Thursday or Friday. So you should have already got them. If you did receive them, if you don't mind, post a picture, send it to us. Something cool. But yeah, no, Jimmy wanted his hand delivered. And yeah, we have a ton. We stuffed them full of buttons, stickers, everything else.
I'm going to drop some off at Pastime for you this weekend, Jimmy. So I get that out there on Saturday if I don't get out there Friday.
I'm gonna leave a Nocturnal Rabbit up just for a little bit longer. So if you're looking for cool high end stuff, slabs, autographs, stuff like that, right?
Or if you have books that you want to get signed,
there you go.
He has events, private signing events and things like that, where he gets them signed from the artists, from the authors, and things like the writers.
Right?
They're not authors or writers, but
that's fine.
He does that stuff all the time. He's got several going on right now. Go to nocturnalrabbit.com and go check it out. You can go if you're here in the area, you can go drop those books off out there at Pastime, and he'll pick them up, ship it out, get it back to you. I've got a bunch of books that I gave to him. I wasn't getting them signed. I'm just getting them slabbed because they're awesome books, like my Star Wars issue number 2.
Yeah,
first appearance of Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan, all that crap. Okay. But yeah,
go ahead and do RTFSportsNetwork.com. That we've decided we're with them. We're part of their network now. So it was really nice. There's a bunch of good, not just sports shows. Obviously, we're not a sports only show, but check them out. That's RTFSportsNetwork.com. That's where you find Peasy, To Be Blunt with Peasy, Infinity Sports, On and Off the Field, Mike and Mike Man Hour. Check them out.
Jimmy says, speaking of self-promotion, my daughter took her first commission and the slab came back. What? That's awesome. I didn't know your daughter was drawing, Jimmy. I could use a commission.
I learned something every. I even hit up Angry William Russell. I hit up the Angry Artist because he had skateboards that he was going to do. No, I decided
he doesn't have.
Well, no. I couldn't figure out what I wanted. I'm not going to buy two. And I was like, hey, how much are they? He told me the price is reasonable. But
All
then I was like,
with him is reasonable.
One, I needed a Strikeout Beer one that just has the lettering.
Okay.
Just says Strikeout Beer or whatever, graffiti style or something. But the other one I wanted for Rapid Dave Streams. And I wanted my logo on it. He was like, well, that's a little bit different. I was like, okay. I was like, just let me know. And I decided I was like, you know what? I can't decide which one I want. And dude, I got to pay for college for this kid. I got stuff going on. I got
a job. He makes a ton of I think he makes more than we do.
I got bills, brother.
I hear you, man.
So
I hear
there we go. RTF Sports Network also has some dope articles. They do. There's some bloggers on there. Mike Fink, he joined us last week or the week before.
Mike hit you up the last 2 weeks?
He hit me up the last 2 weeks.
Has he?
I don't know.
You might want to check.
Yeah. He's asking for my running backs and my quarterbacks
because he's doing a top. Last week he did a article with the top quarterbacks based off the RTF Sports host. Mm-hmm. This week he's doing running backs. So, but hey, Jimmy, let me know what your daughter specializes in. Like, I want her wheelhouse. I've got some blanks if she wants to take on another commission. I'll all
right, here you
take
go.
That up there.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stephanie Pickard slapped a 5 on us and said, could you say go Gators and give me a horns down for Chad P?
Oh, I'll give you a horns down.
Go Gators. Can we do the chomp too?
Chomp it?
That hurts my feelings. I'm a UK fan, but I'm willing to do anything. So there you go.
I'm just telling you right now, we can be bought.
And one more horns down for you. There you go.
I would have done the horns down for free.
For nothing.
How you like that, Mike Graham?
Oh man, thank you so much. Yeah, graffiti style. Let's see, Boner here. Graffiti style. Yeah, we know someone. Knowing someone and getting something done is two different things, Boner. Just let you know.
We tried.
There goes Mike Graham.
No, Mike's not happy. What can you do?
Send money to the beer fund and ask me to put horns up. I feel like a stupid piano player from like Pete Dillon Piano.
Mike said, "That's my boy Chad."
So
probably said, "Willing to do anything for money or beer." The price. There's a price on.
He said he had like I
got a price for everything.
His mustache rides going there. I don't know.
I'm just saying, I could be bought, and the price isn't as high as you think it is.
Rhino says horns down and a number 1 for me.
Yeah, I'll give that one to you. That's for you, Boner.
No, you didn't flip them up, did you?
No, I gave him the horns down.
Oh, okay. I was like, don't give him the number 1. Number 1 to us means a hell of a lot different than what most people think.
I'm number 1.
Sorry, it wasn't an intense Overwatch round. She loves to draw, and she will be up for any commission. She is 13 and getting her feet wet. Nice. Yeah, dude, I brought that up. The Angry Artist. Did you see that watercolors at
his daughter
kid did?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So Jimmy, here's how I tackle commissions. I give an artist a blank comic, and I say, you just do you. So I've got blanks for just about anything.
I got a Venom blank.
What's her favorite thing to draw?
Yeah.
I don't want to pigeonhole an artist into something.
Right.
I don't want to give, like when I had Andrew Mangum do my Deceased cover.
Right.
He's a horror guy, right? I wanted a commission done from him. Horror. That's what I said.
Horror. Yeah.
Horror.
It's a weird word.
It's just, you got to be careful. You got to add that R on the end.
Horror. Yeah, I got you. I was going to do #horror, but I want to make sure we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah, we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah, I figured so.
I gave him a Deceased cover, and I just said, here you go. Do you. And he goes, well, what do you want? I go, well, it's Deceased. It's zombie type things, Just do whatever you want to do. He goes, just whatever I want to do? I go, yeah. So just some like zombified DC character? Yeah.
You can't type horror into YouTube.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, apparently.
Huh.
I misspelled horror. Yeah, there you go, Boner. You spelled it right there. Yeah.
No, you didn't misspell it.
Yeah, anyways. Yeah, my least favorite podcast for sure. Hook 'em. All right. Oh, whoa. That was fancy. Fancy twirling there.
I'll do what I can.
All right. What do you got? Let's move on.
You want to move on?
Sharkies?
Sharkies?
You want to do that? Yeah, we'll do that.
Grab bag.
Yeah, let's do grab bag.
We've been doing grab bag in a while. Since last week. This is one of yours because it's on like a huge piece of paper.
Oh, I got big questions on those things. Huge.
Oh man, what's your favorite thing to do in Vegas? Are you a drinker, an eater, or a gambler?
Okay.
So
I'm a drinker, and I walk around. I'm a people watcher.
I'm definitely a drinker,
I'm a cruiser.
but I like to gamble. And my style, like what I've adopted in Vegas, because I've gone to Vegas and I've sat down at the tables. She does a killer juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
Yeah.
You said juggernaut.
Yeah.
Is it because you're watching the league? You got to avoid the juggernaut.
There's oh man, that wedding didn't hold up. That marriage,
No.
Jay Cutler and Kristen Cavallari. That's how you say her name. Yeah, they split up.
All right, so we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to look into that.
I'll
juggernaut
get you a blank X-Men. That's you.
Yeah, I'm not answering that.
Okay. I like to, but the style that I've adopted in Vegas is I hit a table and I'm out like a SEAL team.
Even when they pay you
well
out
orchestrated. Wrong. Oh man, when they pay, dude, we were at that table and we were both. We're on a number.
That was you and Craig. I walked away. Yeah, you and the knob.
Yeah,
I
me and the knob.
away.
We're at the table and we didn't hit, but the guy paid us out like our number hit, and I'm watching it and I'm just like, I'm not saying anything. This is Vegas.
Yeah.
They've taken enough of my money. Okay. and he's paying it out. And as soon as he puts it out and he lets it go and we pull it back, I go, Craig, cash out now.
I've never seen you walk away from a table so quick in your life.
I go, cash out now. He goes, what do you mean? We're doing good. I go, cash out now.
We're doing good.
Cash out now.
You're getting paid out on numbers that aren't hitting.
I'm getting out of there before the gig's up, right? He's like, all right, well, okay, sure. All right. I'll cash out. We cash out. We're walking away. He's like, why do we have to leave? I go, because we didn't hit that last number.
Oh, God.
He goes, we didn't hit? I go, no.
Oh, God. Yeah, Mike says gambling. See, I crack a beer. I land. I hit the strip.
Well,
and I grab a beer. And
well,
so
the last couple times we've landed.
Oh, we got breakfast.
We swing by Denny's. Get a little grand slam. So maybe a little eggs over my hammy. I don't know. We'll see how I feel.
We knock out a slam, and then right next door to that is the red dot store or whatever. So you
CVS. CVS or Walgreens, one of the two.
You grab a couple 25 ounces
for like $5. We grab 4 of those, 2 to drink and 2 to put in the backpack. Because I always bring my backpack. And then we just start walking down the strip.
Yep. Now we pop into every casino.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, we don't pass one up.
And if a waitress comes by while we're there at a table, we don't stay long.
Yeah.
We order a drink. And then we stay there until they bring it to us. And then we're usually gone right after then.
Yeah. Roam around a little bit. Some of these casinos are big enough to where you'll finish your drink before you get out and then you get another one. But that's all it is. But yeah, I'm a roamer. I enjoy having a cold beer or several.
Just having fun.
And yeah, I people watch. I like seeing it because I just like being in the city. I like being on the strip. And that's just my thing. I am somewhat of a gambler, but not a big one. What we got here? Rhino says Choctaw was really good at overpaying for a while. Not a lot of mathematic experts in Durant. Well, I'm gonna put that down. That's not very nice.
I mean, they're not experts at math. What's the problem with that?
There was some issues like that in that's been documented up there where they paid out the wrong number. There was someone out like paying out like all night. It was like, let's get the hell out of here before they figure something out.
Hey, the first time they do that, I'm out.
You got your foodie here. Here we go. Ryan Rumley in the house.
See,
well, no, you went to the wrong place. That's the problem. You went to the wrong place. But it shouldn't
have been, right?
You can't expect these hotel buffets to be that great. You
no,
hear about them, but they're not that great.
But if I go to the Bellagio,
yes,
that's a big fancy hotel.
It's kind of, yes. Their rooms are not that. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice hotel. It's got a big name.
It's very well known. It's a big name.
It's got a big name.
They should have a really good buffet. It wasn't that, and maybe it was just the amount of beers I had and shots. But I'll tell you what's great at Vegas. It never lets me down. The White Castle.
I go to White Castle every time.
Yeah, we do.
Yep. Every single time I'm there. Like Lizzie, I couldn't get her away from the machines in Caesars this past time. And I was like, you know what? That's when I text you. I sent you a picture. I was like, no, I went to White Castle. Lizzie was like, you went to White Castle? Hell yeah, I went to White Castle. Yeah. I was like, I couldn't get you away from the machines. I'm getting my White Castle.
It's a White Castle with the beer next to it. Is the pitcher always.
Yep.
Or like, for example, when I made my cannonball run up to Michigan for my birth certificate, I stopped at White Castle at like 1:00 in the morning or something like that. Got my suitcase of sliders.
Yeah.
Snapped my picture, sent it to you guys. And Lizzie comments like, hey, bring some back. I'm like, It ain't gonna be good by the time I get back.
Just throw it in the car.
Yeah,
I don't even care.
yeah,
I don't even care.
I don't even care.
Ryan Rumley says Caesar's buffet is the best buffet. Well, there you go. So next time you go up
Next
there,
time I go, we'll check out Caesar's.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I mean, I love Caesar's. There's a reason I go to Caesar's for one thing.
The real Caesar stay there?
I go there for one thing, and it's because there's one machine in there that I found when I went with my brother. I went there for his birthday.
This
and
is Buffalo,
birthday.
is it?
No, it's not Buffalo. This is the 420 times, whatever that thing, where you get like a ton of free spins. Okay. And I told you about this. Well, I hit it, and it gave me like 400 free spins. So I ended up winning,
Is this the one when you guys almost had to pay someone to take the machine?
So Lizzie goes back. Lizzie goes back every time, and she wants to find this machine. Well, they've moved it. They've moved that damn thing around, but they haven't got rid of it. So I find it every time for her. And the last 4 times she's gone there, she's gone and cleaned up. And that was the time I was like, we gotta go. She goes, well, I keep getting free spins. I go, listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not missing my flight for like $400, $500.
I mean, you booked at Southwest, right?
Yeah, I didn't pay for it.
You don't pay change fees.
Well, it kept going and it kept going. I was like, we gotta go. We gotta go.
The money just kept going up.
Yeah, and the spins kept going up or whatever. Okay, so what's the worst casino in Vegas?
I've never had a problem in any casino in Vegas.
There's a difference.
So
there's rooms. There's the gambling and whatnot.
When my brother got married in Vegas, I went last minute.
I meant to put this is from Mike Graham from Facebook.
Right.
There you go.
I went to go stay last minute. Like I wasn't going to go.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing?
And then like the day before his wedding, I'm sitting there and I'm like, my brother's getting married. Right. I got to go to it. This is the only time he's going to get married. Well, that ain't true either. But
yeah, no, that's never an accurate statement these days.
They might still be married, but
tell me about
they've been separated.
Hurry up.
Don't rush me.
Don't rush me, bro.
Come on, man. Giving you gold over here. But anyways, I stayed at the
Dylan, how you doing,
the Quad, I think it was, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been renamed since then. They were in the middle of doing remodeling and stuff.
D, right?
The D, maybe it's the D now.
That thing gets rave reviews now.
Dude, I go up in the room, and the TV they have there is a old box TV.
Tube TV?
The old tube TV, right? And for a small fee, I could play whatever Nintendo 64 game I wanted to.
On the tube?
On the tube.
Oh.
They had the N64 controller there. Sitting there. Oh, we got a little hockey fight going on.
They even went down to the ice and came back up. Carl said, oh, this is replays. Okay.
Yeah. But
well, they hate each other.
Yeah. So they got the N64 there. I step out. There's a small little patio there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, cool. I got a patio. I got a view. No, it's in the middle of the hotel.
Oh God.
And the patio itself is covered in bird crap. The entire thing. It might have even been made of bird crap, and it was a window that they just turned into a patio there. But yeah, it was. I
don't know what kind of statement this is. Mike Manhour says, "I like the D," and then put small. I don't know what's going on.
The hotel is now the D.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Rumley said worst casino, South Point. I haven't even heard of that one.
Oh, no. South Point Hotel Casino. Yeah. I've never been there.
Yeah.
Never been there.
Your mom told me to land the plane.
Yeah, you're not a long story. It's okay. Palace Station was sketchy.
So I haven't even heard of that one.
Yeah, that's there.
Are they on the far end? Because here's the thing. We make it probably about halfway down the strip.
Yeah, me and Lizzie, we've gone to Fremont and knocked around those casinos, and I'll be honest with you, those are really fun to go to. They're fun to go in there and beat up and just knock around because it's old Vegas. But the strip, there's not a whole lot of bad ones. Even the D now one, it's really kind of been upgraded a little bit. I'll be honest with you.
Because that's right outside the Circle Bar there, and I love that Circle Bar. That Circle Bar is awesome.
Man,
I've had some good times out there.
All it makes me want to do is go to Vegas.
You're going. I like beer.
I'm telling you. I don't know when I'll be able to see off this. Yeah, of course it's off the strip there, Mike. Yeah, we know. Or I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, Alan.
And every time I've gone to Fremont, it's been like late at night, and I'm out on the strip, out there at Fremont, enjoying myself.
Yeah, it's like I've gone to a couple places because this past time I decided to hit up some breweries.
Okay.
So we went to like 2 or 3 different ones. And so we've left the strip and it was okay. I mean, it wasn't something I was like, oh man, this is amazing. But I don't know.
Because when we went, we just hit the anniversary of that not that long ago.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
When we went, and it was like $60 round trip.
I saw the pictures
for both of us.
I saw the picture come up, and we still have credit with Spirit because I had to cancel our trip.
Yeah.
And we were already supposed to be there. We went for the Super Bowl. We were supposed to go back for March Madness, the draft, and then for Kentucky Derby. So I'm already supposed to have already been there 3 or 4 times this year. It's going to be a happening year.
What's crazy, I've had to cancel like so many trips and stuff. And like I was sitting there, and I'm working, and I'm pulling up my time because I got the next 2 days off of work because the youngest kid's starting school.
Kick me in the nuts for $5. What the hell is going on with Rumley?
So you're going to pay me $5 to kick you in the nuts?
Yeah,
Done.
I'm not getting kicked in the nuts for $5.
Yeah, and the price to kick me is more than $5. Not much, but it's more than $5.
Okay.
But I've had to cancel so much, so I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my time,
Mm-hmm.
and I go and I extend it out because you can see your projected time.
Right.
And I go, December 31st. Let me see what my time's going to be. And it's at like 173 hours and plus all my floating time. So I got to take another 4 weeks off of work between now and the end of the year.
Yeah. I keep taking up like
And
4-day
that's
weekends
with,
and, weeks off and stuff like that.
Because normally I do. I take every other year, I'll take a day or 2 off every month just to, I get all this time. I've been in the company for so long. The time just keeps coming.
Yeah.
Well, there's nowhere to go. And like sometimes I'll just take a day off just to be home by myself. Let me get a me day in, right?
Take a couple days off. Just stay around the house, do some yard work.
There's no me day because
just leave. Just like
she's working at home.
Just go down to
the
Galveston.
Kids are at home.
Go to Galveston.
I just don't get it.
Just get in the car and go to Louisiana and go pick up some England.
Oh, there's guys like that out on Fremont Street that say you can kick them in the nuts for $5.
Yeah, no, I assume that's what it was because I've seen the signs, and I'm like, no,
I don't think I want to.
Have you seen the Minotaur? Is it a Minotaur or whatever? It's the guy that's on this. Yeah. That guy is crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty much downtown has moved to it's a weed district. It's always like everybody's smoking weed.
Treat yourself.
And everything's kind of open air. It's kind of overcrowded. They have a lot of concerts and whatnot going on there. I don't know how this turned into a damn Vegas. Oh yeah, the thing. So downtown, I'm just not a fan of it anymore. I liked it for a certain extent for a certain period of time, and now I'm just kind of out of it. So, anyways, all right, let's move on.
Shark Week.
God, dog. Have you watched any?
Yes. Have I watched?
I don't know why I haven't, but I got the league on right here. Maybe I should put Shark Week on right here.
You have. So I love Shark Week.
Big fan.
Huge fan.
Yeah.
And like I was talking to Chris today, and he was like, I get into it a little bit. He loves Shark Week, but he's like, I can only see a shark breaching the water and getting a fake seal so many times. Me, there's no limit to that. Like watching the Air Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
I could watch. You give me an 8-hour special on Air Jaws, and it's just 8 hours straight of the shark. What the? It's Peppa Pig.
What's that?
What you just have on the TV.
Oh,
that's supposed to be sharks. But you can give me 8 hours of the sharks breaching the water, hitting that fake seal, and jumping out of the water. I'm all in. This I thought was crazy. So they got Adam Devine from Workaholics and all that.
Oh yes, last year's right, or year before?
No, this is this year. This is a new one.
Oh, he was out there that one.
He's host. I saw a clip last night from his special today where he's literally underwater with the other guy that has I think the big fro
Workaholics.
From Workaholics.
Yeah,
and they're doing almost like a rave underwater. So he's got a DJ board there, and they got speakers up, and he's just sitting there, just hitting it, just like.
Oh, geez.
And the sharks are going crazy. I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah,
but I love Shark Week. I love Air Jaws. I love watching the shark jump out of the water, all of that stuff.
Let me go ahead and hit this real quick. Let's see. Shark Week 1988 special interest, 27 seasons. Yeah. The first episode was aired July 17th, 1988. Wow. That's quite a bit. Now here's my thing for this. It's funny that you brought up the seal because they put it behind the boat and drag it. Well, now they have a remote control seal that they use, and the shark got a hold of that. Well, here's my thing. They talk about how much energy exertion that it requires for this shark to actually attack something.
Yeah.
And then go up for it and get it. So they're sitting there jerking these sharks around, essentially wearing them out.
Okay.
I mean, do they give them food after a while? It's like, hey, buddy, here you go. You didn't get the damn thing, but here you go.
In order to do that, they're chumming the water to get the sharks there.
They just put blood in there.
So they're
they can put bits and stuff like that, but it's a lot of blood. It's a hell of a lot of blood. But my thing is this: they're trying to get a seal that weighs. It's got some weight to it. They're not throwing seal after seal after seal in the water. They're trying to get this damn thing to chase this, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they're sitting there just toying with these damn sharks. I find that kind of offensive. What? I'm not crazy.
You are.
No.
That has nothing to do with you being crazy.
That's just sitting there. Look, all of them are there.
Yeah, all the workaholics guys. Everything they do everything together.
Yeah.
But I absolutely love it. You've a couple of the things that we've seen so far. Jimmy, I gave them a Shark Week a couple of years ago when they went fake with some of the shows. They've done that fake like Megalodon show.
Yeah.
But you got to watch all the other stuff. So here's what I love.
What was it? That mermaid thing too that had everybody all wound up.
And this year you got Tyson versus the shark.
Okay.
Mike Tyson versus the shark, and that's cool because you see. Give me these guys like you got Tyson, you had Shaq, you've had Shaq the last 2 years.
Shaq's funny.
I'll talk about Shaq here in a second.
Yeah.
But you've got Tyson comes on and he's doing the stuff and they're trying to get to where he's going to. What's up, Dylan?
Dylan in the house.
On and off the field, RTF. How you doing, buddy? But Tyson, they're putting Tyson through all these things where he's working his way up to getting down there, swimming with the sharks and stuff like that. And it's just funny hearing them where he's just like, you know what? No, man, I ain't doing this. You're not getting me in there. But then he ends up getting in there, and it's a good time. You had Shaq. I love Shaq. So like last year I've watched last year's episode and this year's episode back to back. Tyson versus Shark.
You're not getting a lot of love there. Not getting a lot of love there.
But I like Shaq because he's funny, right?
Yeah.
Shaq's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's cracking on Charles Barkley the whole time. Anytime he gets a chance to take a crack at Barkley, he's taking it.
Yeah.
But like this year, he brought the guys from Dude Perfect.
Yeah, it was hell.
As soon as I saw him walking, I'm like, they're shooting the chum balls and things.
I don't care.
They had the bit where whoever didn't make it had a whole bucket of chum dumped on him. They're testing that they're out there underwater tagging the sharks and things like that.
I don't care. Like I'm telling you, I just don't care.
And they had that other guy, Robler, he's a former NASA scientist, inventor. What do we got here? Shark Week ain't got nothing on Sharknado. But let me tell you here's my favorite shark show that they have every year. I haven't seen it yet. Hopefully it's coming up. But the alien sharks. And this is where they're going. You've got the one scientist who he's searching for either species that have only been seen like once or something like that.
They're going deep.
They're going deep sea.
That weird shark down there. That's terrifying. Like it'll haunt your dreams.
And they're pulling. These sharks that they're finding and they're seeing are insane. How's the Victory no-brainer? It's pretty good. We're going to review it here in a second.
It's got a lot of bite.
I'm loving it.
He said just got done golfing. Time to watch the Mariners lose.
Who's that?
Dylan. Same guy.
I ain't seen that one yet.
Yeah, it was before.
Okay.
Popped it up.
But I love those shows where they're looking for either the sharks they're looking for new species of sharks or they're looking for this shark's only been seen once.
See, that's interesting. Yeah, because there's a lot of fish down there.
The Extinct or Alive show that was on yesterday.
Oh, that's interesting.
And this guy, he goes around looking for sharks two of the sharks that he actually ended up finding haven't been seen in over 100 years.
Whoa.
And one of them, he goes to this area. This is this area where all these sharks were at.
They found a lot of these in Asia.
And some, this was in Asia. I can't remember where it was. It wasn't Asia though. But they go, and this diver hits him up because he's in the area. He's a well-known shark guy. Says, I need you to take a look at some of this footage that I shot while I was diving. And he's showing him the footage. And while he's showing him the footage, he's got video of a shark that hasn't been seen in over 120 years.
Whoa.
And he's like, whoa, that's a
blah, blah, blah.
Whatever. One of the guys that was with them that he ended up meeting up with was the guy who discovered the shark and kind of named it. One of them.
Dynamite reporting you got going on here.
Do what I can. And then they went fishing late at night and they found a shark that hadn't been seen in 130 years or something like that. It's only been seen once. Well, they ended up getting to tag it and stuff like that. So those ones where they're seeing the sharks that have never been seen, those are awesome.
Yeah.
I love those. But yeah,
that's cool.
I love Shark Week.
Yeah. I do. I mean,
Whatever.
I did.
It's great this year because Kinsey is my youngest. She's 6. Absolutely loves it. Like when I told her Sunday Shark Week started, she's like, "You know what Shark Week means, Daddy?"
They had video 120 years ago.
No, they had seen it. They had pictures and stuff.
Thank you for that. You saved me from another
cameras.
kid story. Yeah, Jesus.
No, it's still coming.
Oh, jeez.
I told her Sunday, I go, it's Shark Week. And she goes, "You know what that means, Daddy?" I go, "No, what's it mean?" She goes, "That means we just get to sit down on the couch and do nothing and watch shark shows all day."
Jeez. Raising those kids right, huh?
Hey, I'm in on that.
Yeah. All right. You're doing great. Oh my God, we didn't do our rankings. We got like 20 minutes.
So late night beer reviews. We're going to do top 20 wide receivers to start that show off.
God, can we knock them out in 20 minutes?
No,
You sure? There's only 30 of them.
only 20.
Well, then, yeah, let's do it. Let's just get out of the way.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to bring it back. I don't want to go to that. Yeah, I don't want to go to that.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
All
Don't worry
right.
about
So
it.
I guess we're going to talk some sports now.
Yep.
Top 20 wide receivers. Let me give you the breakdown from last year's. This is PPR League. Real quick. Number 20, I'm going to go 20 to 1. B to T.
Beat it to you.
John Brown, Tyler Boyd, Sutton, Woods, AJ Brown, DJ Moore, Lockett, Landry, Evans, Robinson. Your top 10, Amari Cooper, Kenny Galladay, Devontae Parker, Julian Edelman, Keenan Allen. Your top 5 are DeAndre Hopkins, Cooper Kupp, Julio Jones, Chris Godwin, and Michael Thomas. And Michael Thomas was far and away the number 1. He had 380 points. Number 2 had 282 points.
Crazy.
So it wasn't even close. Not even close. Anything?
No, I'm good.
You got nothing? All right.
Nah.
Number 20. I'm going to kick off number 20.
Hold on, you're on 20. I did 30, so let me give you 30 to 20. I'll catch up real quick. Tyler Boyd, DK Metcalf, AJ Green, Stephon Diggs, Michael Gallup, Marvin Jones, T.Y. Hilton, Courtland Sutton, Odell Beckham Jr., and Robert Woods. Here we go. Top 20.
All right. Your 30 through 20 sucked.
They're 32 through 20. No.
Yeah. No,
1
my
through-
30 through 20 would have been better.
Okay. That's good.
Number 20. This is an homage to you.
Okay.
AJ Green.
That's cool.
Don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years.
I think he's going to have a great year, to be honest with you.
He's going to be top 20.
I really do feel like he's going to be. Is Michael Thomas worth their first round pick?
Yes.
Yes, he is. Absolutely.
If you're in a PPR league, I'd almost take him number 1.
If you do 0 running back and you believe in that strategy, absolutely. Sure.
He's your number 1 receiver you take.
Yep. Number 20, I got Keenan Allen.
Okay.
I just threw him in there. I have to put him in my top 20. I don't know how he's going to do this year, to be honest with you.
I've got him higher.
I've
but
gone after him year after year,
I
but this
struggled
year,
with that. He was number 6 last year with 263 points. But this year, you're either getting Tyrod Taylor
Mhm.
or Justin Herbert. But someone's got to catch the ball there. I don't expect them to be that good.
Mhm.
So they're going to throw the ball a lot.
Okay.
I'll talk about Keenan Allen a little bit more. Number 19, I got Julian Edelman. He's a catch machine. Whoever they put there, he's going to catch a lot of passes. I mean, he was number 7 last year, so it's a big dip for him this year.
It's not Brady's not there anymore, so you got to.
He's not there, but someone's got to catch the ball.
Yep. I threw Cooper Kupp down there at 19.
Okay.
So
I mean, he's your number 4 last year, but Brandon Cooks this year.
no Brandon Cooks. Yep.
We'll see. Number 18, my boy, DJ Chark.
Ooh, I had a DJ there, but it's not Chark.
Ooh,
I got Chark higher.
okay.
Big things.
So last year, DJ Chark, 73 catches, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns.
We're
all
big fans.
all
We're
of
big
his
fans.
best games were when Minshew was in there.
Mhm.
When they took Minshew out and
He
put
dipped.
Foles in, meh.
That's why I got him higher.
All right,
I
you got
think the
DJ, you
mustache
got
is gonna ride
DJ
in.
Moore down at 18?
Yeah, I just threw in somebody from Carolina. Didn't
So
really
he was
care.
15 last year.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to fall too far.
Number 17, Devontae Parker.
I left out Parker. I was like, nah, I'm not even messing with him. I don't
So he's
think-
not even in your top 30?
Nah, I don't
He's
trust.
number 8 last year.
I don't trust Miami receivers.
Okay.
It's just a personal code that I have.
Okay.
I'll probably end up drafting him if it comes down to me. But
My code.
would you 17?
17.
Amari Cooper.
You got Amari Cooper that low?
Yeah, Michael Gallup's better than he is when it comes to fantasy points.
Live mock draft in the late night? Not tonight, Jay.
No, not tonight. Next week. We'll get you next week. We'll probably do that.
Man, 16. T.Y. Hilton.
Ooh, got Scary Terry.
What?
Too high?
Yes.
I like Scary Terry.
Okay.
Big fan. Big fan.
Wow.
Yeah. Where did he finish last year?
Not in the top 20.
No, he will this year.
T.Y. Hilton, I am a little bit nervous about that, but I do feel like they've got an upgrade in the quarterback situation. Phillip Rivers is better than Jacoby Brissett.
Mhm.
T.Y. Hilton's had his worst 2 years under Jacoby Brissett.
What do you think? Just swap out Keenan Allen for T.Y. Hilton? Because he's going to go to the same area, right?
I got Keenan Allen a little bit higher.
Okay. Well, no. I'm
This year.
just saying in general, though. You're going to put in Keenan Allen or put in T.Y. Hilton because Keenan Allen's success in the last several years, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, and well, I mean, I'm going off of T.Y. Hilton's success.
Okay. All right.
And when he's got a good quarterback, he does well.
It's a bounce
But I
back
also
year.
realize he's going to miss a game or two.
Okay. All right.
So
15.
number 15, Tyler Lockett.
Bring it up.
I love that guy.
I love Tyler Lockett. I hate that he's at 15. I actually want to put him higher because you know me.
He finished 14 last year.
I'm a huge Tyler Lockett fan.
But I'm expecting to get more from
DK
Metcalf this year.
And they have another rookie or a
Because
sophomore.
that dude
year
is
guy
just a
this year.
beast.
Yeah. Yep. He's massive. 14.
Number 14, I got Cooper Kupp.
I slapped a little DJ Chark in there.
Okay. All right.
I'm telling you, you know me.
Mad respect.
I'm a fan of him.
I'm a huge DJ Chark fan.
Yep.
Huge.
We line up on a lot of things when it comes to that, and he was one of our breakout stars, and
Yep.
and yeah, he definitely performed under
I think
Minshew.
I had him in just about every league.
I traded you, I think, in one of them. I gave them to you. Yep.
Yep.
Number 13.
Number 13, I got Allen Robinson. He was number 11 last year. He's going to get the ball thrown to him a lot,
Mhm.
and he seemed to be the only guy who could catch a ball from Trubisky.
Yeah.
But at some point in time, I expect Foles to take over.
Yeah,
And Foles does his best work when he's not the starter day one.
gotcha. And that's the thing. I wanted him lower. I don't like Allen Robinson at all, even though I have him higher. I don't.
I
want him
traded
there.
you Allen Robinson for DJ Chark.
Yeah, I know. I don't like him. I just don't trust the guy. Was that number 13?
Number 13.
AJ Brown for me, and he should
Okay.
be higher. He could be
He
higher.
should not be higher.
I like him. Big fan out of Tennessee.
If you go back and you look at his numbers,
Mhm.
not that impressive.
Mhm.
And I expect Tennessee to run the ball a lot more now.
Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely. They figured out the recipe, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Number 12, that's where I got DJ Moore.
Okay. Way higher, yeah. Okay. That's fine.
He was second in targets last year for Carolina behind CMC.
I knew we weren't going to agree on this one anyways because who I have written here is probably in your top 10.
Yeah, probably. But
Once I say his name, you'll be like, oh,
here's the thing I got with DJ Moore though. Upgraded for quarterback this year.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater is better than Kyle Allen.
correct. I agree. That was number 12?
That was number 12.
Calvin Ridley.
You know, I don't have
What? Oh, because you probably have like number 21 or something like that. But yeah, that's your boy, Calvin Ridley out of ATL.
I'll talk about Calvin Ridley later.
I got him on an upswing.
I was conflicted about him. I don't have him in there right now because like last year he didn't finish in the top 20.
I got
But
you.
I'll talk about that here in a little bit.
Gotcha.
Number 11, I got Keenan Allen. I just think the Chargers are going to be bad this year and they're going to throw the ball a lot. Keenan Allen was number 6 last year
With
with
the River
the
Phillips.
River
band.
Phillips band,
Yeah.
but this year with Tyrod /
Yeah.
Herbert,
So much
he's going to
uncertainty.
catch a lot of passes. I think his yards and touchdowns are going to be down.
Okay. All right. That was your number 11?
Number 11,
Juju. I know you got him probably higher.
I do have Juju higher.
My only concern with that is Ben's coming back from an injury that he said that no one has come back from before. He's turned like
Yep.
3 tendons, I think, in his elbow. So I don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
But I put him there at 11, which is weird. I don't know. I just said I did.
Number 10, I got your boy,
I don't know.
your favorite wide receiver,
Do I have a favorite wide receiver?
Devontae Adams.
What? 10? Are you crazy? 10?
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
You're the only person I've seen on anything that even remotely close that someone would rank him that high.
Well, so I'm just gonna pull this out over here real quick. Just
On
so I
that
have-
stupid book?
No, I'm pulling stats from this book.
Okay.
I don't care. No, because
Yeah.
where they ranked him.
We're nine out.
Okay,
Gotta go.
I got you.
That's fine.
They ranked him number 3, but he played 12 games last year, 15, 14. He's got a history of injuries.
He does.
He
Turf toe and
wasn't
stuff
he
like
wasn't top 20 last year.
Mm.
And the Packers are a run first team.
They've moved.
He's number 10
Mm.
just because of the fact that he's Devontae Adams and he has Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
I wanted him lower.
I got you.
Number
All right.
10.
Adam Thielen.
I don't have him in my top.
He'll always be a top 10 receiver because of the action he gets from Kirk Cousins, your boy.
You don't have Stephon Diggs lined up next to him this year. I think you're going to see a little bit of a decline. Plus, now he had injury problems last year.
A little bit.
So we'll see.
Mike Evans. We're not even to Mike Evans yet. Hold up.
Chill out.
Pump the brakes, brother. Pump the brakes.
Number 9.
Uh-huh.
Tyreek Hill.
All right. I mean, if we're talking crazy, that's
we're
fine.
not talking. Okay, he's not top 20 last year. He wasn't.
What's up, Joshua? How you
There's
doing?
too many weapons there, and Pat Mahomes spreads the ball around way too much. He's not the number 1 there. Kelsey's the number 1.
Okay.
And then you got Sammy Watkins. You got Hardman, who's going to play a bigger role in the offense.
Nicole, yeah.
There's just too many weapons there.
Okay.
I like Tyreek Hill.
That's where I had Allen Robinson, and I don't even like him there.
You don't like him at 9? Okay.
No, I wish I could put him at 15.
Okay.
I probably should have done it.
Number 8. I got Mike Evans at number 8.
Okay.
And we're asking about Mike Evans. I got him at number 8. Last year, he was number 12.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a good year out of those receivers there.
Decent year.
I'm going to throw this disclaimer out there. Mike Evans could be number 8, or it could be Godwin.
Exactly. Yeah. I agree.
You could flip either one of those two.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be one or the other. Once he finds his favorite target, he'll start peppering him even more.
So
Kenny Galladay for me.
Okay.
You're going to have him higher.
I do have him higher.
But it's if everybody's predicting how it's supposed to be from your boy this year, you can have 2 Detroit receivers within the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
You got Marvin Jones and you'll have Kenny Galladay, and they'll both be within the top 10 if they're expecting everything they want out of Stafford this year. That's going to be value. So look into that. All right.
Number 7, Juju Smith-Schuster.
Okay.
You got Big Ben back this year. I mean, and I expect Connor to have a big year this year. Dude got jacked. I don't think, hopefully you don't have the injury problems because he's in better shape this year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Gotcha. Give me Mike Evans at that point.
Okay.
Yeah. 7.
Yeah. One spot off. Number 6, that's where I got Amari at. He's good for 75 to 79 catches, 1,000 to 1,100 yards, and 78 touchdowns. I mean, Amari Cooper was number 10 last year. I look for him to have a little bit better year this year.
Think about as a necessity. Dak has to prove himself to get that contract. He is going to be throwing the ball like crazy. He got a new offensive coordinator, play caller. It's going to be. You could see some crazy stuff in Dallas.
You still have Kellen Moore, and Kellen Moore's going to call the plays. You have a new coach who's an offensive-minded coach.
Yeah.
But he said it's Kellen Moore's offense.
He's going to let him run it?
And Kellen Moore's calling the plays.
Oh,
we'll see, but that's what he said. But I like Amari Cooper.
Give me DeAndre Hopkins
at
number 6. Only because he left Houston. That's the only reason. He's going to a high-powered offense, but that offense is what do we want to say? Littered with targets? Yeah, everybody's going to have a share. It's not in Houston. Otherwise, I'd have him at number 2.
Talk about that later.
I got it right
Number
here.
5,
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Galladay.
Yeah, okay. You're always just a little leaning.
He was number 9 last year, and he had guys like David Blow and.
Like I said, if they get what they expect,
McGee.
if they get what they want out of Mr. Stafford, you can have 2 Detroit Lions in the top 10 in fantasy.
Galladay can finish higher.
Maybe. Yeah. Top 3, maybe.
I love Galladay.
Okay.
Number
Julio.
5.
Give me Julio.
Okay.
He doesn't score touchdowns. He just doesn't score touchdowns. PPR format, he's actually more valuable than he is in a standard format. I'm confused
now because we were talking about like you had your number 1 and 2 locked down.
I do.
But number 2, I have no idea who you're going to have at number 2.
You know who.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, it's your boy. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know who.
Number 4, I got Chris Godwin at number 4.
Bring it up.
But again, disclaimer, flip-flop Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
Get some beer pong in you, buddy. Come on back whenever you're ready.
It could be flip-flop.
It's
so
one or the other.
Yeah. Evans can finish 4. Godwin can finish 8.
Yeah. You
could interchange those two.
And
you really can.
If Tom Brady's on fire this year, watch out.
I fully expect
watch
him to be.
the hell out.
Yeah.
So, and especially in PPR leagues.
Number 3.
Tyreek Hill for me. I think Mahomes is going to show you how much he's being worth. How much he was paid, and they're just going to run the go route. With,
There's just too many guys.
There's a lot.
For me, there's just too many guys to get the ball to, and that's where Kansas City is at their best when they're giving it to everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
So look for them to continue. For me, look for them to continue that trend.
You got Robinson
getting
out
the
there.
Ball to everybody. I mean,
Nicole. They got a lot of deep threats. They got
many
short
options
threats
there.
They got the rookie running back as well.
And that's just why I don't. That's why I have Tyreek Hill at number 9. And honestly, I didn't want to put him that high.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
So,
all right, what do you got number 3?
Number 3, I got Julio, and
Okay.
I hated putting Julio there. And you talked about Calvin Ridley, and I could see Calvin Ridley being number 3 this year.
Yeah, sure. You got an older quarterback, but he's shown that
score touchdowns.
He's just going to throw it. Matt Ryan's just going to keep throwing the ball.
He is. I see Calvin Ridley on the up and up, and I see Julio coming down. I didn't feel good about that.
Okay.
Number 2.
Come on.
You gotta say it.
Devontae Adams. Absolutely.
Surprised you don't have him number 1.
No. A fool would have him number 1. Michael Thomas
I think
is number 1.
A fool would have him at number 2.
Michael Thomas will always be number 1.
In the top 20 last year.
He's going to be all right this year. Who do you got number 2?
D-Hop. High-powered offense.
See, you've always loved DeAndre Hopkins, but he's shown nothing but promise. He's got great hands. He runs great. He's shown it week in, week out. But he had a rapport with Deshaun. Deshaun went to him nonstop. That's why he was so vicious in PPR leagues. Where are you going to go from here? 2? That's pretty high.
I don't think so.
With a high-powered offense.
He's number 5 last year on a...
But they kept throwing it to him nonstop. He doesn't have that built in with the kid.
No, I hear it, but I look for D-Hop to have a big year this year. Yeah. And number 1, I mean, it's Michael Thomas.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If you have anybody else, you're a moron.
I'm not going to say that, but yeah.
I will.
Yeah. You should probably look into that. I guess we'll
149 catches last year.
Yeah. I mean, and it just poured on as the season went on. It just got worse.
And that was out of like 150 passes.
Yeah.
The guy, if you throw the ball to him, he catches it.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Let's go ahead and knock this out.
So let's review this beer. We got 3 minutes left.
Again, we're having Victory. No Brainer IPA, 6.8% alcohol by volume. It's pretty good. It's a lot of bite, really though. Good. A lot of like kick in the teeth. Not a lot of. I mean, the aftertaste kind of lingers a little bit, but it's not a bad beer. It's not, and we're gonna do untapped scores. It's 1 through 5. I'm just kind of stuck somewhere. A lot of hop.
I love that though.
I think you're absolutely true. Or you're correct when you say it's a traditional IPA going old school.
Because for us, we're West Coast IPAs. Mm-hmm. We're drinking those New England IPAs. We're drinking those fruity IPAs, the hazies, right? And stuff. Those hazies and things like that. And they have a lot of the fruits because that fruit flavor because of the hops. This is almost like a throwback IPA for me, like an original kind of IPA that it's good. I enjoy it. I mean,
so slap a number out there.
I'm going to give you a 3.5 on it.
I'll see you at that. Yeah, okay. Give me a 3.5 as well. It's a solid drink. Nothing wrong with it, but it goes old school. It comes back and kicks you just right in the teeth. It's got a lot of flavor, a lot of hop coming in, a lot of hoppiness. You get that
at the end. You get that.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. I love that.
Yeah. That's what I love about IPAs.
All right, so we had to rush to our rankings. It's no big deal. We had actually like a really fun show, a lot of interaction. Thank you so much for everybody who donated to the beer fund. Thank you so much. We're going to be back. We're going to be back for late night beer review. We got some beers out of Odd News that we're going to give it the test. We set some up north. Don't tell nobody.
Maybe have a guest on.
We'll talk about some gaming. We'll talk about streaming. Alan finally decided he wanted to be a streamer on Twitch. Hey, we'll talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, a little fun.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great show. Thank you so much for everybody who liked, shared, followed, commented. We got some new followers. We had some new shares. And then obviously the beer fund was open. So thank you so much. Hey, horns down. Hey, if you want to send me money, I'll do horns down all day.
Go Gators or something. Yeah, Gators.
Yeah. Good luck to Gangster. They're about to play here in 30 minutes.
Yep.
Hey, let's get a win, right? For the team. We can't be there anymore because we have different obligations, and that's just how it goes.
It is what it is.
Check out rtfsportsnetwork.com, and that's where we're live right now, audio only. If you want to see the video, it's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Then Twitch. Yeah.
And hey, it's not too late to share the show. Share it still. We appreciate it. You want a sticker? Send a message to the page. We'll send you some stickers.
Yeah, Jerry. I think it was pretty easy to
Guaranteed.
find, to be honest with you. Yep.
Yeah, Total Wine and More.
That's where we got it.
Yep.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back for Late Night Beer Review at 9 p.m. Central Time.
Hey, but guys, you know what? It's been fun. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
We'll see you guys later. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to Strikeout Beer.
It was a great episode.
Wait, there's no more?